Hello everyone, my name is LG Grundy, and I just want the world to know that here in America we are being forced to have our eyes scanned by the government. It's mainly happening to people that are incarcerated in prison, and if you've been in jail, there's a few people that they choose to actually force them to scan their eyes. I was forced to have my eye scanned by Maricopa County Sheriff's Office back in 2003 by 4 or 5 sheriff deputies. Ever since then, some things have happened, and I strongly feel that not only my life, but my wife and my kids' lives are in danger. I've notified proper authorities, and no assistance at all. It's like no help with the justice system. My constitutional rights, my civil rights have been violated and are being violated. With the Patriot Act, they can have your house illegally monitored with surveillance via video and audio without having a warrant. They can just say, hey, this guy might be a terrorist, and it's not Bin Laden guys that they're saying are terrorists. You can be in a different political party and say, you know, I don't support the war, and they can say that you're a terrorist. But the retina scan, I believe, is the mark of the beast, because not only was I forced to have my eye scanned, there's people in the prison system that their eyes have been scanned, and I've heard some weird things, but now they're not weird to me. I think it's the truth, because things that I have went through, I've personally went through. It's February the 3rd, 2012. I was forced to have my eye scan August 19th, 2003. I was arrested and detained for criminal damage. Me and my ex got into it, and I kicked the door. I was arrested. Come to find out, in the processing, they did my fingerprint, and then they told me that they were going to scan my eye, and I told them I didn't want to, and they said, no, we're going to scan your eye. We're going to scan your eye, your paperwork's going to get lost, and you will not see the judge. Then he left, and he went and got 3 more buddies, all big, overweight sheriffs, usually what they are for Maricopa County Sheriff's Office anyways. But, you know, so I did it, and now I regret it. Ever since then, it's just like being hooked up to a computer. I feel that they can pinpoint your exact location. They can hear what you hear. They can see what you see. You know, with you you're hooked up to a computer. The brain scan is them hooking you up to a computer. So even though you're not there, you're still there. So something had to have been embedded, because they can even read your brain waves. And if they can read your brain waves, that means they're reading your thoughts. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but people were forced in Fallujah to take the retina scan and ID card or die. So when it first started happening, people thought I was crazy and on drugs, because you know, I couldn't believe what was going on. But you know, as things started happening, I came to realize that, whoa, this is real. And now, you know, in the Homeland Security, there's departments or agencies that are working with convicts to not only disperse and inform people of drug cells, to inform different agencies of the drug cells, but also to do dirty work. You know, have you noticed that there's been a lot of murders that are unsolved, and they kind of happen like pretty clean. Maybe they had their cars bugged with cameras, and they were just watching them and knew the right place and the right time. I just feel that the retina scan is the mark of the beast. I feel like we all need to know this. I've heard that I'm a walking dead man, but God chose me to know about this because maybe other people couldn't handle it and would have lost it already. But hopefully everyone knows the retina scan has to be stopped, or at least monitored the right way, because Homeland Security is just going crazy, murdering innocent people. I'm not a criminal, I haven't broken the law, but still they have marked me for death. They have told a certain group that they work with out here in Arizona that I'm to be put to death. So I figure they either make it look like a home invasion or an accidental shooting while I'm asleep. Somebody from the apartment complex crazily and mysteriously cleans their gun and fires a shot off or something, with thermal sensing and thermal imaging and all this stuff. They know exactly where you are in your house, believe that. All these HD TVs, there's too much going on out there. God bless us. Comment.